Hello, ladies and gentle people. So here we are. I'm sorry about this. I'm going to have to adjust my mic very slightly, so you might hear a few knocks and bits. So here we are. Stream for the original Assassin's Creed game that was made in 2007. So it's 11 years old now. So yeah, do you feel old yet? This game's older than 10 years old. I'm going to pretend to waffle a bit whilst I click my mouse and just put out some tweets and stuff like that, so people know that there's a stream going on, and perhaps we might have some people drop in, and you never know, we might make some new friends, or we might just get to know some older ones a bit better, who knows. So yeah, Assassin's Creed, originally, I remember I originally played the first Assassin's Creed before, you know, when it was just, I like Assassin's Creed out and there wasn't anything else. I remember I was with John, the other guy who does a few bits on the channel as well, and we rented it out from Blockbuster. From what I remember, he kind of enjoyed it, but he's not really into the open worldy kind of game. So, but I got really into it, and I ended up buying it, and I really enjoyed it. And then when number 2 come out, I was just like blown away. So, I've done all my promos now, so I'm just gonna get it up so I can see the chat. Oh. A Monday stream? What is this wizardry? Hello, Paddy. Hello, Judith. Hello, Liz. Yes, it's a Monday stream. Now we just do streams whenever we feel like it. I've got my baby's a jumperoo in the background, so if I get bored, I can just hop in that and have a wee little bounce. Probably should have thought to put that down on the other side of the room before I start the stream, but you know, we're not all perfect. So I'm going to switch us over to the gameplay, like so. That's not the gameplay. That was the image I was using to put things in the right place. God, let's hide that image, and then you can see the gameplay. There I am. So yeah, we're going to start a new game, fresh off the bat. Need to make sure the subtitles are turned on. Let's go for it. So, how's everyone doing this week? I always need help scroll. Yeah, we're really pleased about this change because, like before. Like, say if I just wanted to randomly stream, sorry, it's a bit loud in my ear, I can't think. If I wanted to randomly stream, we kind of feel like we can't because we've got all the other videos going out on the channel, and we worry that putting out too many streams, people get put off. You know, like if you come to the channel and you subscribe because you liked one of the Shenmue videos, and then all we hit you is just stream after stream after stream, it's just a bit like, oh, are we putting people off? You know, that kind of thing. So we thought, well, actually, if we have a separate channel for all of our streams and stuff, and then we can, yeah, actually I'm going to put the subtitles on so people know what's going on, because Paddy, if you're listening to this beautiful man, can you tell me that my audio is alright? Is the balancing all good and stuff? Hard elements maybe. No. Is there somewhere where I can put the subtitles on? There is subtitles on this game, right? Screw you if you're blind, eh? I tell you. I mean, not blind. If you're hard of hearing, eh? Well, I thought they would have put subtitles on, as an option, but maybe there's additional options I get further down the line. I don't. Oh, yeah.
Desmond, I need you to try and relax.
So apparently this doesn't have a subtitles. I thought this game did have.
Focus. Listen to the sound
Ooh.
of my voice. Recognize that what you're seeing isn't real. Just a picture of the past.
Come here, you little shit. Yeah. Get out of here. So, hopefully the chat bot should be active in a couple of minutes. Yeah, it's already live now, so feel free to. All the sound thingies should be on.
That's enough, Mr. Man.
Screw in the ear blinder, yeah. So, Assassin's Creed. I haven't played the original Assassin's Creed. One thing I will say about the original Assassin's Creed is, I think ALTAIR, the main protagonist, ALTAIR, has the best character design out of all of the assassins. I think his robes and everything just proper, iconic and cool.
Be fine.
Bastards!
Now, I just saved your life.
Saved my life? You kidnapped me. You strapped me into that thing.
Well, doesn't seem too happy.
It's an animus.
I recently watched the film again, the Assassin's Creed film with with a Fassbender on it. Still really don't know
I'm a
what to think
bartender,
of it.
for Christ's sakes. What do you want me to do? Teach you how to mix a martini?
We know who you are, what you are.
I remember this game having lots of conversation that I just kind of,
There isn't
you stand there and walk around in circles on the spot while some guy talks to you in some sort of shop or something.
You've got something that my employers want, locked away in that.
I didn't know it was Nolan North.
But I'm not an assassin. Not anymore.
Yes, your file indicated as much. Something about an escape. Most fortunate for us.
What do you want from me?
For you to do as you're told. The Animus will allow us to locate what we need. Once we have it, you'll be free to go.
I can't remember. I remember this. I think I remember this tutorial bit being relatively quite long. So
when we're done, you'll be left to die.
the bits in Spain are amazing. The modern time bits are a bit shitty. Yeah, like yeah, they really focus on the modern time stuff, which I don't hate in Assassin's Creed as much as other people did used to hate it. But like in the film, they proper focus on it, and they rarely do the assassin-y stuff.
Lie down.
Press any button. I can do that.
A wise decision.
There we go. Into the Animus we go then. There's Lucy,
You're inside the
who
Animus.
definitely won't betray us later down the line.
It's a projector that renders genetic memories in 3 dimensions.
We...
Seems you'll need a bit of a tutorial.
Oh, tutorials. It's just what we like.
We'll start simple. What is a memory, Mr. Miles?
It's the recollection of a past event.
Specific to the individual remembering the event.
Yeah, sure.
Sci-fi,
What if I
science.
told you the human body not only housed an individual's memory, but the memories of his ancestors as well?
I'll tell you, that's really stupid science.
If you will.
Genetic memory.
Reproduction. How do animals know when and where
He
to
does. They give him an American accent,
Now you're arguing
which
semantics, Mr.
yeah,
Miles. Whatever
not very
you
immersive, is it? Although I do know when he reappears in Assassin's Creed Revelations, and he does actually have a bit more of a Middle Eastern sort of accent, which sort of fits.
Our DNA functions as an archive. It contains not only
Christian
genetic
Bell
instructions passed down from previous
in
generations,
2007
but
graphics.
memories as well. The memories of our ancestors.
And the Animus lets you decode and read these.
Can we play the game yet?
Precisely.
But there's a problem. This is the specific memory we're trying to access. Unfortunately, when we try and open the memory, your
You know
mind
someone's smart when they have floaty numbers in a white room. Yeah, that's true.
That's what happened earlier.
Tis
So I
very
knocked
true,
out the
Scroll.
target memory and pushed back to a more stable state.
Why?
It's your subconscious. It's resisting. We've found similar reactions among patients who undergo hypnosis to relive traumatic events. They can't jump directly into the specific memory.
I'm going to put out a bet for you guys, but there's only going to be one bet across the whole stream. Harking back to an older concept on the channel, which I'm sure some of you may appreciate, but I shall put that out for you guys while this is going on.
This is the closest we can get, so it's where we'll have to start. I'm uploading the tutorial program now.
Alright. I put the max bet up to 5,000 because I know some of you got some serious lootage on the go.
Hello, Subject 17. This tutorial has been prepared in order to better acclimate you to the Animus's control system. Instructions will follow shortly.
Right, here we go. Here comes a bet for you guys. And I'm going to keep this going across the whole stream.
If you ever fall completely out of sync, the Animus will restore you to your last synchronized position. You are currently dangerously close to desynchronization. Please follow all forthcoming.
I thought wearing a lab
in
coat
order to restore
was
the system
enough to let people that know you're smart. Yeah, it's pretty much how it works. I forgot if you press A, you can blend. Atlas, Dominus, Communist, pray, boy. Not the fact he's praying, but he's clearly got like a scabbard on his back to hold some sort of bladed weapon.
While standing still, Use the head button to observe your environment.
Oh, Judith's gone for I will get through the stream. Liz is bet against me, right? Okay. Notice the people. Oh, Scroll's also bet against me. If you're not sure how to check your balance, I believe it's if you want to know how many loots you've got, hold the exclamation mark. Sorry, not hold. Press the exclamation mark and type the word loots. L-U-T-E-S. Ah, there you go. Liz just asked a question, which you'll probably hear this just as I'm going through now in a few seconds from what I can see on the stream. We're about 30 seconds behind or so.
The animus differentiates between two fundamental actions: low profile and high profile.
Here you go. You've got 375 loots.
Actions are socially acceptable. High profile actions are more action oriented. Hold the high profile button to see how your heads up display changes the context of the puppeteering inputs.
Punch.
Excellent.
Well.
We will continue.
Yeah, it's not a difficult game. You can get caught short if you're not paying attention.
Grab and throw this individual onto the marker by using the empty hand button in high profile.
Get in there, you little bugger.
Good.
Press B for a gentle push.
Using your legs button in high profile will allow you to sprint. Sprinting is
You
useful
know.
to escape from soldiers or to get closer to a fleeing target. However, be careful not to bump into anyone.
So we're going to try and do, because from what I remember in Assassin's Creed, you have to assassinate 9 people. It's quite open the way it lets you do it, actually. A lot more open than some of the games get a bit later down the line. Get out of here. Look at me sprint. Full on sprint. So I'm going to try and do as many as I can of them in stealth. So we might have a couple more bets going on about whether I can do people whenever I can do it in stealth. The only problem is now that I should have thought about this beforehand, because I have to end this bet in order to start a new bet, and I won't know if this bet is done until the stream's over, so we might have to save that sort of betting for the next stream.
To illustrate the change in awareness level, you will stealth assassinate this soldier. First, lock onto your target.
Lock on.
Select your hidden blade.
Hidden blade. I've got it.
With your blade selected, walk up to the soldier and assassinate him.
Wow, they really do want to teach you the stuff on this game, don't they? I do remember when I rented this with John, definitely felt like the tutorial took a long time. Sneaky assassins. We got a murderer nearby. I'm from England. And I got a skinhead.
The dead body has alerted the soldier and changed his awareness to informed, as represented by the red witness.
Provoke the soldier by punching or bumping him, or simply jumping where he can see you.
Acceptable behavior undertaken at this time will likely provoke an armed response. Provoke this soldier.
Oh,
Notice how the social
I'm
status icon
exposed.
changed to exposed. Use the ladder and try to break the line of sight.
I'm exposed, guys. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Excellent. The line of sight has been broken. Now run into the roof garden.
Jeez Louise. This is why I think maybe one day we do a list of the worst tutorials in games, and this might have to be up there, like.
Wait until your social status changes again.
Wait until your social status changes again. And then perhaps follow that afterwards with the best tutorials in game.
Well done.
Which for me has to that has to be up there is Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon.
And you can exit the
That's
hide spot.
the way it does that. It's just genius. Proper trolls you. So I've got to wait for that to go green. Oh no, yeah, it's green. Nice one. Whew, we're getting there, guys. Am I fully synchronized? No, almost.
This will fill your synchronization bar and make your job as
You
an
are
assassin.
bled in the crowd.
There are different places
Nothing is
to
better
use
than
the
learning through gameplay pop-ups in a completely
You must
blank
follow
void in
the
20
line
minutes.
of
Yeah.
sight first, and then use a hide spot to vanish.
Scholars, haystacks, or roof gardens. Do I need to do anything, or is it just literally showing me? Oh, no, just literally showing me.
Let us continue with the demonstration of blend. Blend can be activated with the passive use of your legs. You can mimic a scholar and pass near soldiers without arousing suspicion. Use this to reach the marker behind the soldiers.
I'm a careful, praying, thoughtful man with two swords, but ignore that and notice my praying.
Good.
Look at that, swag boy, flying through this. Haven't died yet, so.
Now that you are fully synced, a new ability is available to you. Referred to as Eagle Vision, this sixth sense helped your ancestor understand the intentions of people around him. Well done.
Look at me not putting my phone on silent. That's disgusting, that is. What kind of unprofessional outfit is this? Well, can barely tell the difference between yellow and blue, but it's probably because it's oversaturated and white, but there you go.
Eagle Vision will only be available once you are fully synced. Please note that following the Assassin's Creed, your ancestors' way of life...
They said the name of the game. They said that... Do you guys ever do that when you're watching a film or whatever? As soon as they say the title of the film, you go, ah! It's like, you know, like if you're watching Die Hard, and at one point it's just like, you have to die hard. You're like, oh, that's the name of the film.
By reliving key moments of your ancestors' life, or by respecting the creed.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild is a great example, actually.
You have successfully completed
Mega Man X is a great example of a tutorial, a good example of a game teaching you just by being the game, you know. So I suppose loads of games do that. It's like a Super Meat Boy, all that kind of stuff, you know. Where it doesn't, you never get a pop-up saying do this, but you just, you know, it teaches you each part individually by challenging you to do it. Stab, stabbing all over the world.
Fortune favors your blade.
Is there any way to turn on the bloody subtitles? You'd think there would be, right? I don't think there is, guys. I think genuinely, unless I'm just not seeing it, I'm being completely silly. I'm not seeing anything about subtitles. Well, I am seeing something about brightness, but we'll see how we go, eh?
Not fortune, skill. Watch a while longer and you might learn something.
Indeed.
2007 was a time when nobody knew how to play on video games. T is better. T is better, Liz. I agree. T is. Oh, I really could do it with T right now, but now I'd have to literally walk away.
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. Understand?
ALTAIR from the Middle East.
Matters not how we complete our task, only that it's done.
But this is not the way of...
My way is better.
I will scout ahead.
Dead is better.
Try not to dishonor us further.
Alright, keep your wig on.
What is our mission? My brother would say nothing to me. Only that I should be...
I remember that when they never did that in any of other games where, you remember, if the screen flashes and you press a button, it puts you into a more a cinematic view.
Else he would not have asked me to retrieve it.
Right. Well, okay. Moment of readjustment. There we go. We're off. We're Assassin's Creed again. Whee! I remember the first time I played the free running on this. I just thought it was so bloody cool. And it actually is still, actually. It still is very, very cool. Press LT to lock onto your target. Alright, I'm going to have to probably do that. Because at the minute I press it and it locks onto him and it feels weird. I saw an option to hold it to lock on, which probably feels a lot more how it should feel.
That must be the Ark.
The Ark of the Covenant?
Don't be silly. There's no such thing. It's just a story.
Then what is it?
Quiet. Someone's coming.
Oh.
I want us through this gate before sunrise. The sooner we possess it, the sooner we can turn our attention to those jackals at Masyaf.
Robert de Sable. His life is mine.
No. We were asked to retrieve the treasure and deal with Robert only if
Bitch.
necessary.
It stands between us and it. I'd say it's necessary.
I'm an assassin. I kill people.
Discretion, Altair.
You mean cowardice. That man is our greatest enemy, and here we have a chance to be rid of him.
You have already broken 2 tenets of our creed. Now you would break the 3rd. Do not compromise the brotherhood.
I did like that you could play with this outfit in pretty much any of the later AC games. I don't know about the very end ones, but I'm pretty sure any one I've played on you could play with that, with this outfit, which I have to admit, like I said, if I got the chance to, I did play most of the other Assassin's Creed in this outfit. I just think it's, yeah, it just looks the best. Look at it. Sleek, man. As much as I liked Ezio as well, I thought like the cape over the shoulders was just a little bit too much. I mean, it's perfect for him. It matched him perfectly, but...
This explains my missing man. And what is it you want?
Yeah, Paddy completely blew my mind. Shall we assassinate him? Assassinate! Oh.
You know not the things in which you meddle, assassin.
Assassin!
Prepare you only that you may return to your master and deliver a message. The Holy Land is lost to him and his. He should flee now while he has the chance. Stay, and all of you will die.
Ooh. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Whee! Oh, some platforming, guys. I remember the platforming in Assassin's Creed Revelations. They had these temples, which I wasn't a massive fan of Assassin's Creed Revelations, but yeah, I really enjoyed those temples they put in. I thought they were proper sleek. Whee! And I remember when I first played on Assassin's Creed 2, how better the climbing felt. ALTAIR in comparison feels really slow to Ezio. Ezio could really shoot himself up buildings. But you know. So, cinematic. Yeah, I can turn up the game audio, Judith. No bother. Just tell me if it gets to the point where you drown me out. I've got us to probably just over halfway on the volume, so let us know what it's like when it gets to the next cutscene, Jay. A good story isn't very hard to design. A lot of dev teams don't seem to see that. You just need to make players feel like they're already playing the game while they're already being taught. Yeah,
good to see you
that's it.
I trust your mission was a success.
Is the master in his tower?
Yes, yes, buried in his books as always. No doubt he expects you.
My thanks, brother.
Safety and peace, Altair.
On you as well.
So, we're now thrust into the open world a bit more. So I remember the start of this game, you start with all the tools, all the weapons, and then something happens at the start and you get them all stripped away from you. Hello, Mr. Soldier Man. So there are like occasional side stories that you can do and little bits and pieces, but I'm pretty much just going to beeline the main story. And I do plan to play Assassin's Creed 2 as well, but I think in this new world of TBG plays, what you'll most likely see is sort of all three of us will all individually probably be playing on a game that we just stream whenever we fancy it, and then you'll see on the Saturdays is when we come all together and play something as a pair or as a free, or sometimes on the Wednesdays, and that's where you'll see like the more groupy sort of stuff, or that could even happen through the week as well, depending on what our availability is like. But yeah, I'm going to do Assassin's Creed, and then after that I'm going to play something else, probably Kaizo Mario 2, and then after that I'll do Assassin's Creed 2, so I'll sort of do... I want to go through quite a lot of the Assassin's Creed series, probably up until Assassin's Creed 3 or Black Flag, sort of around about there, then I'm kind of... beyond that, I think I'll sort of move on to a different series, unless I'm really feeling it.
Returns at last.
Abbas.
Where are the others?
Paddy, have you managed to cure your whole gaming issue at the minute? Paddy's having a proper issue with being able to play on video games. He just can't seem to find anything he wants to play on. So feel free in the chat to offer him some suggestions to pull him out of the slump. But Paddy, have you managed to find anything yet?
You in the library. Best hurry. No doubt you're eager to put your tongue to his boot.
Another word and I'll put my blade to your throat.
There'll be plenty of time for that later.
Yeah.
Brother.
Blade throat. Blade throat. Weapon access is restricted to the training ring only. You know, even playing this little bit here has got me excited for the prospect of playing Assassin's Creed 2 and bouncing around the villa in Montenegro. Really looking forward to that. No, 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 Ezio. Oh, this guy's Altair, but you get my drift.
Altair,
Master.
come forward. Tell me of your mission.
Yeah, so hopefully, Judith, through these playthroughs, you should be able to see a little bit of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, because I know you were saying earlier you played Assassin's Creed and Assassin's Creed 2.
Was not alone.
A lot of people say Assassin's Creed 2 is their favourite, other people say Brotherhood, and obviously other people say other ones as well, but I generally lean on the side of Brotherhood, being a more refined version of Assassin's Creed 2. Revelations gets a bit weirder, but
Lost to us.
that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be quiet and let some cutscenes run anyway.
I send you, my best man, to complete a mission more important than any that has come before. And you return to me with nothing but apologies and excuses.
I did.
Do not speak. Not another word.
Look, my reading is not the best.
This is not what I
I
expected.
don't claim to be the best reader.
Mount another force.
I swear to you I'll find him. I'll go in.
No. You'll do nothing. You've done
How do you
enough.
even say that word? I know you're not,
Where are Malik and
you know,
Kadar?
yeah, but I don't know how to say that.
Not dead.
Malik
I still live at least.
and your brother?
Who was it I was talking to then? He said he'd only played 1 and 2. Oh,
Because of you.
Robert threw me
I know
from
who
the
that
roof.
is now. Best not say.
There was
'Cause
no way back. Nothing I could do.
Because you would not heed my warning. All of this could
I
have
don't know
been
why.
avoided.
Yeah, well, I know why,
And my
but
brother.
I was talking to someone else about Assassin's Creed earlier, and I got confused between them and you.
Your arrogance nearly cost us victory today.
Nearly?
I've what your favored failed to find. Here. Take it.
I'm trying to hit all the
Seems I've
cinematic
returned
buttons
with
here.
More than just their treasure.
Master,
Oh,
we are
I
under
think I missed that
attack.
one.
Robert de Sable lays siege to Masyaf's village.
So he seeks a battle. Very well. I'll not deny him.
It's probably not a good reader. How are you supposed to get through the
fortress
tutorial?
must be prepared. As for you, Altair, our discussion will have to wait. You must make for the village. Destroy
Who
these
was it?
invaders. Drive them
It
from
was
our
my
home.
partner Judith. I was talking to her about Assassin's Creed earlier, and she told me she'd only played up to 2.
Give your meat a good old rub. That's it.
I've turned that up a bit, as you may have noticed there. Hopefully that come through all right. Pretty sure I've left the desktop audio on. Right. Let's go and see what the crack is. No. I can't help but hear the old school Batman music every time he runs. I don't know why. Can someone explain that to me? Why I hear that music every time he runs? Just
They attacked the village. Most of our people were able
the
to
run
get away.
animation makes me think of that song, and I don't know
But not
why.
all.
What do you need me to do?
Distract the Templars. Keep them occupied while I rescue those still trapped inside.
As you wish.
So Paddy, you picked up Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Nice one. Right. There's only one thing to fight with. Oh, they want to fight with sword. I like to fight with the little knife thing, like the small blade. I think the kill animations are fucking awesome. I don't want the sword yet. You get the sword out only when it's time, guys. Hello. Okay, let's try and remember how to play this. Right. It's all about the counters. There we go. We're off. Yeah, taste it. Taste it. He didn't die. Okay, who's next? Hello. There we go. Slashy, slashy, death, death. Whoa. Yeah, I forgot that Ezio is clumsy as hell. Yeah. I shall read the chat when I'm. So this is. I mean, I have to admit, I haven't played on the latest Assassin's Creed game, so I don't know if they've made a sort of fantastic return. But I have missed in sort of the last few Assassin's Creed games I've played, like the fun animations they do. You know, they're quite satisfying to pull off. Yeah, taste it. Taste my blade. Don't kill my assassins. You kill my brothers. Alright, let's keep going. No, ALTAIR. Remember, Rob, X is to attack. Cheers, man. This game's all about the counter, bro. Just sit there, wait for someone to counter you and murder.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Hey guys. How's it?
ALTAIR, come. Al-Mualim's not done with us yet.
Where are we going?
Up there. We've a surprise plan for our
You know what was a complete twist in this game? That dude in the big black robe. Oh, I was the bad guy. I would have never guessed that. Proper twist that was. Those robotic combat animations, yep, you gotta love them. So the first eagle. Oh, alright. Oh, why'd I have to go on this one? So the first eagle jump in the Assassin's Creed series, first of many, many jumps we will experience.
Return what you have stolen from me!
You've no claim to it, Robert. Take yourself from here before I'm forced to thin your ranks
to switch
further.
my screens for just a moment.
You play a dangerous game!
I assure you, this is no game. So be it!
For I have come up with a way for me to smoke without feeling like really unprofessional that people can smoke. But I want to do longer streams, but I always get a bit antsy towards the end of my stream because as a smoker, not being able to smoke for a period of time makes you a bit antsy. I do plan to quit at some point, I really do, but today is not that day, I'm afraid. So I shall pop my face back on.
Death, Robert. They welcome it, and the rewards it brings.
Good. Then they shall have it all around.
Follow me, and do so without hesitation.
Show this fool knight what it is to have no fear.
I am the fearless one.
Go to God!
No. I remember that when this first happened, I was like, oh, that's so cool, even though, you know, signed. The only guy to ever hurt himself doing an eagle jump. Proof the eagle jump is not all a fun and games, guys. Right.
I'll stay behind and tend to him. You'll have to go ahead without us. The rope's there.
It's easier in low profile. Well,
go and release it.
We're not about easier.
Upon our enemies.
It's not what we're about, guys. It's not what we stand for. There we go. Na, 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 na. Yeah, thanks for showing me the wall I've got to climb. Can't I just climb it? Artistic angles. So far so good on the death counter. I think I'm going to be helping out Judah for that one. Except Assassin's Creed is a game you shouldn't really die on. The thing is, when we used to do One Life review, we would love to do it on these sorts of games, but the problem is these games are like really long games. Like, yeah, well, not really long, but too long that you'd sit there and go, okay, we're going to be making a 10-minute video, but I've got to play an entire, potentially an entire game. Do I have to slash something? There we go. Ta-da! Oh no, it's our greatest weakness. Wood.
To a more recent one.
You did well to drive Robert from here. His force is broken. It shall be a long while before he troubles us again. Tell me, do you know why it is you are successful?
You listened.
Were it that you'd listened in Solomon's temple, ALTAIR, all of this would have been avoided.
Yeah.
I did as I was asked.
No, you did as
I
you
like
pleased.
making
told me of the arrogance
my
of
ALTAIR
your
really moody,
disregard for
rather
our
than him
ways.
turn away.
What are you doing?
There are rules. We are nothing.
Don't let me down. I won't. I'll try my best. Yeah, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Yeah, you wouldn't want to stream it.
Which you seem to forget.
Definitely wouldn't want to do a one life on it.
First and foremost.
That's a point. Now we've got TBG plays back. We might potentially.
I know.
You know, in the future, be able to bring that back. Maybe. I don't know. It did take a bit of work for not much payout, to be honest with you, but it was fun to do. That's the thing. One life and why it managed to stay for as long as it did. Am I going to clear the map? Probably not, Judith. Not on this one anyway. I think a lot of the side content's quite boring. I think I'm just going to... From what I remember, when you go and you do each target, you get two... you get up to like 6 or 7 clues that you need to do. But you only need to get 2 of them to be able to go after your target. So I'll wait and see how I feel. I'm not going to try and rush through the game, but I want to get to Assassin's Creed 2, but I am a fucker for having to play things in order, you know?
Final tenet. The worst of all your betrayals. Never compromise the Brotherhood. Its meaning should be obvious. Your actions must never bring harm upon us, direct or indirect. Yet your selfish act beneath Jerusalem placed us all in danger. Worse still,
God, everyone's
you
so
brought
moody.
the enemy to our home. Every man we've
Yeah,
lost
it's just
today
like
was lost
follow
because of you.
things and stuff like that, isn't it? Which are not fun at all. I mean, the side missions in Assassin's Creed have never been that great anyway, but this is clearly the worst.
I am not a traitor.
Although I do like how open-ended they make the like assassinations, where like there's your target and you choose how you kill them. You know, you've got to find the right time to approach. We are going to try some stealth.
He's experiencing a far better adoption rate than the other subjects.
I'm still pulling
Yes,
back. He's been in there way too
crazy
long.
science.
No, not yet. We're still so far from where we need to be.
We shouldn't risk it.
What's another
Yeah.
hour or 2?
Why don't we discuss this in the conference room? Give Desmond
Yeah,
a minute to stretch his
we'll see how we go. Like, we need to get to the bit where it opens up the open world to us a little bit. We need to do all the towers. You know, that's like a basic, really. So that's going to take us a little bit of time. Yeah, well, there's a few bits that we need to do. We get a bit of time with Dezo, our good man, Desmond. Go to place on the money map and move up, mate. Good advice. Should we go and perv on their conversation? I think that's what we've got to do, like perv on their conversation.
Man, I can't even change my clothes.
Desmond, you sneaky little sneaker. You're so stealthy, I swear to God. This room doesn't look like an effective workspace. No, there's a lot of wasted space in there as well. You could save a lot of money by, pardon me. Oh, pardon me. By using the space smarter.
I don't set the deadlines, but I'm smart enough not to challenge them.
A desert. I like that one.
I know the accident has everyone on edge.
Which is why there's no time to coddle him.
If you push him too hard, he'll shut down, and then we'll have nothing.
We have nothing now.
But we will. You just need to have a little faith.
So, Rob smoking. I just seen that scroll. Rob smoking ASMR. Someone's fetish. Can I get off this, or do I literally have to? Because I can't even hear it.
Useless memories.
I'll do what I can.
Get back on the bed and pretend we didn't hear. I did. You know what? Like, even when I originally played this, a lot of people whinge about it, but I actually quite like the modern day sections, even in this one, where it was all kind of quite secluded and isolated, you know? She coming back now. See, I was just here all the time, Mr. Doctor.
Today, Mr. Miles. I suggest you return to your room and get some rest.
It's pretty intense. I agree. Yeah, they didn't quite get the pacing right at times on this one, where they pull you out maybe at the end of each a sequence, or maybe every 2 sequences, and it does feel like a bit too much, but I didn't mind it. I didn't hate it, really. Let's go to bed, man. Oh man, I'm well fucking tired, man. I'm knackered. I need to go to bed. I'm fucked. Give us a subtitle there. You know how to put text on the screen, but you can't do it for bloody hard of hearing people, can you? Huh? 2007 Ubisoft.
We're always
Jesus.
watching you. Now get up. We've got a lot of work to do.
Ooh, wonder who I get to kill today.
Don't be so cavalier. Your ancestors almost had the right idea, Mr. Miles. If the deaths of a few people, evil people, no less, could save the lives of thousands more, well, it seems a small sacrifice.
What do you mean, almost?
They didn't go far enough.
So, here's a question specifically for Scroll. Scroll, what are you playing at the minute? No one seems to ever. I never have a really kind of idea what games you play or anything. So what are you playing at the minute?
There's no true change to be had without comprehensive, systemic intervention.
Chemo for the masses.
Education, re-education, to be more precise. But it's not easy, and it doesn't always take.
Let me guess. You've got a better solution. What is it then?
Now that would be telling.
Well, let's do this then. So I'm playing this for anyone who does care. I'm playing this on my Xbox One, on Xbox 360, backwards compatible. It turned up in my library. I can't say I've ever actually bought it, or been aware that I ever bought a digital version of it. But, you know, when just games seem to appear in your library, I don't ever remember buying that or even claiming it for free, you know? Right. Can we do the... Can we add in subtitles now? No.
Let's go, Mr. Miles.
All right, I'm just checking, mate. Checking the settings. I'll tell you what. One thing I am going to change actually. I'm going to change the controls so it's hold L to lock, because that is just driving me mental. I'll have to tap it to lock. It's just not right. You're playing Super Mario Sunshine, revisiting some classics for I think a couple hours, months into Sekiro. Is that there aren't subs? What aren't subs? Sorry, I'm not. Can't remember what I said.
Alive.
That prompted that.
But I saw you stab me. Felt death's embrace.
You saw what I wanted you to see, and then you slept the
Magician.
sleep of the dead, of the womb, that you might awake and be reborn.
So, from what I remember, you can't even do counter-attacks for a while, so that's when I'm at my most vulnerable to a death, is these first few missions.
In all things, it is not enough to end the violence one man commits upon another. It refers to peace within as well. You cannot have one without the other.
So it is said.
What?
So it is.
You knew where you get High School Musical food. That's a memory that's burnt into you.
Manifests in ugly ways. You are arrogant and overconfident.
Were you not the one to say that?
Yeah, I
nothing
thought
is
it was.
true,
Yeah.
everything is permitted?
I'm not. As much as I hate to admit, I'm not hugely into them. Like from the software games. I've tried them. I've tried Bloodborne. I've tried Dark Souls 3. I don't know whether I just haven't given it a proper chance. But I can't get into it.
I should kill you for the pain you've brought upon us. Alec thinks it only fair. Your life in
Maybe I'll stream one of the Souls games once on the channel, just to give it a fair chance.
You'll see you have been stripped of
Paddy knows as well.
Your rank as well.
Oops, there we go. The old gaming trope of giving us a reason why we have to work our way up. I prefer the Ezio approach, where you literally play, you know, like the chronicle of his entire story from when he first joins the Order to kind of him being a master assassin, you know. I love the way his whole story unfolds, and it just makes that they really need to take a plunge on the Assassin's Creed series, and you know, have another go at a trilogy following the same.
There is no need for this.
Assassin, you know, again, once early in his life, once in his sort of in the middle of his Assassin's career, and the one being his last kind of his last mission, you know.
What it is that I must do.
Why not? It's a formula that obviously works, so why not try it again? Then he tried it once.
One of our own. You must find him and bring him here for questioning.
What can you tell me of the traitor?
Ah, but that's just it. I've given you all I will. The rest is up to you.
I have none of me weapons, man. Lost a hidden blade. Lost the sword. Short blade. Lost my counters. My throwing knives. Tackle. Catch legs. Grab break. Jeez Louise. We've got some stuff to earn back, guys. Right, so I'm going to flick this back over and bring my, I won't say beautiful face back into play, but it is a face nonetheless. You notice as well the health has gone rapidly down. We've only got 4 little bits of health, so this is where ALTAIR is definitely at his most vulnerable. So, is he going to tell me to go back and do the training?
Safety and peace, ALTAIR.
You're in my way.
Howdy.
Yes, Al-Mualim has asked that I assist you. Remind you how it is we hunt our prey.
I know how it works.
Be that as it may, I have no desire to disobey.
Then be quick.
The Assassin have many tools at their disposal.
Yes. We can eavesdrop, we can pickpocket, or we can use violence to intimidate.
Good, you remember.
So you'd have me walk amongst the others and learn what I can about the traitor?
Yes.
Let's
Begin
turn them
by going
away
to the
and
village
have them
market.
all
That's where
moody.
we first spotted the traitor.
He doesn't. Our version of ALTAIR
Then give
does
me a
not
name and let's be done with
look people in the eyes.
That's not the way it works.
It's just how it goes.
Now go. And remember, begin your search in the village market.
Alright. Begin our search in the village market. I don't even have a weapon. I'm gonna have to punch somebody. I think they ever considered on this that holding RT and A and trying to move around the right stick is like slightly awkward. Unless you like make your thumb angle down to the left, or if you like hook over and use like your thumb and your finger to move it around. It's, yeah, that's literally how I'm having to hold it to move the camera around whilst I'm. I know you can press that to recenter it, but that's really jarring. Oh, sit on a bench. Oh, nearby bench, that's what we've got. And
I know what I saw.
there we go.
Musun opened the gate.
Eavesdropping,
He let
we're
the
away.
Templars in.
Then you must tell Al-Mualim.
I can't. Masun did not act alone. Someone inside the fortress helped him.
What makes you say this?
He exchanges letters with someone inside. The basket weaver carries them for him.
That's no reason to stay silent.
Ah, but the weaver delivered him a letter just before the attack. I suspect it held the order to open the gate.
Then speak to the weaver. He can name Masun's
How's the
accomplice.
anyone
He's
who's here? How's the
disappeared.
game audio? Can you
Hiding
hear
for fear of
like
being dragged
what they're
into
saying
this.
and stuff? Or
Probably inside one of his own baskets.
find the basket weaver. We can do that because they put a little marker on my mini map, which makes it easy to find. I had a friend who played through Assassin's Creed with the HUD completely off, which I don't know how he did it, but watch him play. It looked at the time, because obviously this is still when it was a new game. Yeah, it was good.
Please, just one. We lost
It looked
everything in
really
the
impressive
attack and
back
have
then.
no
Obviously, if I
place
did
to
that now, you wouldn't be
store
like,
our grain.
look at the aesthetics,
I
but
can't
back
right
then
now.
it was. It
I'm
was like,
busy.
ooh,
Is this
beautiful.
about the letter?
What letter?
The
I'm
letter
such a
you
sneaky
received when I
assassin,
got
but-
here. Bad news?
I don't know
Did
what
like
you're
this
talking
aspect
about.
of it, how you can kind of make
Listen,
your
I'll
own
see what I can do, but
cinematic
please, I need
angles
to be
for
alone
it, you
right
know.
now. Come back later.
As you wish.
Oh, it's holding it, idiot. I'm not here. I'm just being a gentle prayer man. Go on, take the yoink. Find Masun near the citrus tree. Right. Or the cypress tree. I don't know why I read that as a citrus tree. I have no idea. Let's gan up here, man.
Soon, all your eyes will be opened to the truth. We stand
So it's showing us all the different sort. The funny thing is after you've done this tutorial, you've done all the sort of different side missions that you can do. I can hear, but you know, who can't, the people who don't have any subtitles. I think I understand what you mean. I'm going to assume that it's fine.
Give up your wicked ways. Rise up against the madman of Masyaf. See through his lies.
So we're just going to follow this guy and then assume when he's in somewhere vulnerable. Beat 10 layers of toffee out of him. So some good old Assassin's Creed following. Let's follow a really slow walking NPC for fun. So this is what people do in their spare time, you know. This is fun. This is entertainment. Put my hands up in prayer. Wearing this outfit, he kind of can slightly blend because he hasn't, you know, got any blades sort of sticking out or anything like that. But outside of that, he just looks stupid. Right. Very fortunate, he walks into a nice secluded spot for me to beat him up. Yeah, taste my fist.
Enough.
Yeah.
I yield.
Speak quickly then.
Put a picture of some classic games into Discord. Nice one. I have Discord closed because anytime it sends a message, it does a little beep, and then you'd hear that in the stream. So I'll open up Discord after the stream though and have a look.
Jamal, he told me of their plans. Asked me to open the gate.
You betrayed us. We, who called you brother and kept you safe from harm.
I did what I believed was right.
Well.
And if you must kill me for it, so be it. I am not afraid to die.
Your fate is not for me to decide. It's Al-Muallim who will judge.
Fast-forwarding memory to
Thank
a more
God.
recent one.
You stand accused of betraying our brother.
Can I get my sword, please?
Opening the
And
way
my
for
hidden
our
blade.
enemies.
That's all I want.
How do you answer to these charges?
And the counter-attack thing.
I deny nothing.
Once we've got that, we are
I'm proud of what
happy
I
and
did.
flying.
My only regret is that they failed.
I offer you a chance to repent, to renounce the evil in your heart.
It is not evil in my heart.
God, that beard
Truth.
does not look
I
very
will
good.
not repent.
Goes the
Then
wrong
you will
way.
die.
Looks too hard and solid. Like he's got a frozen
You
beard
did
on
well,
his face.
ALTAIR, and have earned the right to carry a blade once more.
I can defend
What will
myself.
become of the one who helped him?
It remains to be seen. Some do ill out of ignorance or fear. These men can be saved. Others suffer from corrupted wills, their minds poisoned and twisted. These
like
men
you
must
then.
be destroyed. Soon enough, we'll know what sort of
Break the
man
immersion a bit by
I've passed your test then.
having a walk
What
around.
now?
I shall stand on this corpse.
Oh, my child, we've only just begun. I hold here a list. 9 names adorn it.
9
9
names.
men who need to die. They are plague bringers, war makers. Their power and influence corrupts the land and ensures the crusades continue. You will
Put an
find
end to the
them.
Crusades.
Kill them. In doing so, you'll sow the
Moody
seeds of
ALTAIR.
peace, both for the region and for yourself. In this way, you might be redeemed.
9 lives in exchange for mine.
A most generous offer, I think. Have you any questions?
Only where I need begin.
Very well. Ride for
Do I get? I'll have a few questions.
Named Tamir.
Do I get your bank holidays off?
Be the first to fall.
You know, things like that. Really important questions that you should ask.
Be sure to visit the city's assassin bureau when you arrive. I'll dispatch a bird to inform the Rafik of your arrival. Speak with him. You'll find he has much to offer.
And away we go.
If you believe it best.
I do. Besides, you cannot begin your mission without his consent.
What nonsense is this? I don't need his permission. It's a waste of time.
It's the price you pay for the mistakes you've made.
ALTAIR's not a happy
Answer
bunny.
Not only to me, but all the Brotherhood as well now.
So be it.
Take your equipment and go. Prove that you are not yet lost to us.
So I don't have my hidden blade yet, right? Just the sword. Oh, I do have my hidden blade. Right. You can practice in the courtyard if you want. You can practice in the courtyard if you want.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield a blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know.
Yeah, go on then. ALTAIR's doing the Ubisoft shuffle, yeah. Okay, go on. Deflect! Yeah.
Perfect.
Boom.
The work of a master. And that, my students, is how we all should fight.
There we go. Infidel. Yeah, we're done. Exit that tutorial.
I understand. Do not merely hold your blade, become one.
Right. Let's go and get the job done then. So we've got 2 things on the map. Right, and it's telling us to go to the kingdom. So I remember this had a little hub area, didn't it, in between each of the cities that you could go to. Oh yeah, they hadn't worked out how to do down yet, had they? The only way is up for the first 5 Assassin's Creed. If anyone remembers the famous song. Run! Run! Wee! Oh, remember there's a, yeah, equal jump here. Wee! Save some time going down. Rooftop running. Parkour. Wee. And well, there we go. So I think we get to do some horsey stuff and go to our first city for our first target. Armed with merely a hidden blade, a sword, and a sense of something. I don't know what yet. Right, we're off. Wow, that is janky horse animation, but we'll go with it. Let's get this gallop on the go. Whee! Okay. We are making some progress, guys. So we've been streaming for about an hour. I reckon at most it's going to be like a 2-hour stream. Just fancy doing a getting started on this game, which we're starting to get open. It was actually. I remember it feeling, these horses feel really good to ride. I think before that I'd only sort of rode horses on things. I think probably most recently, probably like Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, probably the one that stands out as something that I'd rode a horse on before that, and I'd probably say it probably felt a bit better than this actually. I played on that again not too long ago, right? So our first tower. Dismount is B. And then we find a bit where none of the guards can see us. And we shall scale that bit. There we go. Up we go, ALTAIR. Do our first synchronization. I'm sure there'll be many, many more throughout all of these Assassin's Creed games. Again, I've, much of a sort of overdone trope now, but even this, I was impressed by this idea, of synchronizing different bits to open up the map. That was, again, due to Seth, that's sort of a new idea then, and it was really fresh, and I remember that feeling really cool, and there's a reason why it's a popular trope, because it was, quite satisfying and relatively easy to fit in to your game, so why the hell not? But now it's a bit tried and tested, and it's a bit like, ugh, towers, But this game is excused. I should excuse this one. So, on we go then. So, looking at the map, might as well head to our next viewpoint. We'll hit all the viewpoints on the way to Damascus. Start opening up these viewpoints.
What's going on?
What's going on? What's he running for? Because he's on a horse? He's going somewhere. Why else would you make a horse run? Oh, they don't like it. Don't like it when they see you running on a horse. Think you're up to something crafty. Alright, so where's this one? 100. Alright, it looks like it's on the back road there, so it's actually that one we have to hit next. So you have to go like in and around to get to that one. We'll hit this next one. Perhaps hit the other one on the way back. I remember those guys get really moody if you go through those bits. They really don't like you doing riding around on your horse. I forgot about that. They really do not like it. Are you going to dislike me because I'm flashing yellow? No, you're fine with me. Good ear. Yeah, the jump climb thing was really helpful, where you can just sort of swing yourself up onto higher ledges. Rob, have I played the Sonic Dreams collection? I haven't. What is the Sonic Dreams collection? Remind me. Doesn't ring a bell. Shadow of the Colossus had an amazing horse physics and just physics and animation in general. Yeah, no, I never picked up the HD remake that came out. What was it, last year or the year before? Yeah, definitely. I really enjoyed the animation. Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful game. Really should pick up the HD remaster. Yeah, Paddy, they get really annoyed, like the guards on this game. They proper antsy. So the only thing that makes me a bit worried about this whole "am I going to die in the stream" is they're checking about for me. About this whole is the eagle jumping. In the sense of some of the eagle jumps you can kind of miss-hit and then just jump and fall to your death. I do remember that right. They are really suspicious of me. Oh, there's a flag there. Are you going to hate me if I just sort of walk and pick up that flag? Not doing anything, just... I'm not going to get all the flags, probably not. Flag hunting is not my bag, but, we still had to go, didn't we? Right. Okay, let's have a look at where we need to go to next. So our next one is going to be this one, so we ride across to my left. And that should take us to where we need to go. I'm not doing anything, guys. I'm literally just riding past you. I do remember, though, although they get really angry at you for riding a horse, most of you can ride past quite a lot of them, even if they are trying to get you. I do remember that, so we don't have to worry too much about People getting annoyed at me riding around. I think there's an entrance down here to the left. Yeah, you flash away at me, buddy. Yeah, Judith knows what I'm talking about. So I hope that doesn't happen to us on this stream, Judith, and I can win you some more loots. I think there's a command for bring up the leaderboard, you know, like the leaderboard in terms of loots. But yeah, see now they're really angry at me. But that's fine. We can cope with that. They won't catch us on this. Hello. Oh right, yeah. Oh god. There's loads of them. Let's just go and we'll do it on the way back. So at some point we'll have to travel back to the original town we're in. I can't remember what it's called. But now we'll just get on. Make our way. So we're almost... Oh, there's another one here. I'll do that one since it says I'm not being chased anymore. They really do not like you, like... Really don't. Right, so it's over there we need to get to. I'll go over and dismount and just make a run for it. Peg it! There we go, and up we go. Yeah, I'll do some research if I can find out what the command is. Hey man, Roman dead, I think that's supposed to say. Yeah, cheers. Yeah man, I loved this game, I really, really did. And I still do actually, like even playing it now, I thought it would feel more dated than what it actually does. It doesn't, you know, you can tell it feels a bit dated, but not as bad as I thought. One day, Scroll, we will put that in for you, buddy. I swear, we will put that in for you one day. But today is not that day, poopy boy. Right, jump. Yep, that one. We cleared that one, bud. Judith, we don't have to worry about that one. Oh, no, let's try blend. Okay, where did I put that horse? Where's me horse? Flag. Get the flag, get the flag, get the flag. I'm not doing anything. No, 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 no. Where's my horse? Where's my horse? Where's my horse? Where's my horse? Ah! I parked it round here somewhere. I feel like I'm in the supermarket at a car park, not able to find my Volvo. I definitely parked the horse somewhere around here. Right, it's obviously despawned because I guess we're walking, guys. Did I? I think the rank, yeah. I think that one is for a sheepy in Discord, not for this chatbot thing. Alright, well, I'll have a check next time I get a bit of time and see if there's a leaderboard, and if there is,
I find this offensive.
That youtube.com/gov is not a hyperlink. Thought that would come through as a hyperlink. Go to the middle lane, Rob. Kingdom of Horrors. Well, looks like we're walking, guys. Or sort of a weird sprint. It's not quite a sprint.
When you are exposed, tackle people who are in your way to maintain momentum, and utilize your sprint ability when the path is clear.
Yeah, so I was told. Now, I think when I do the next stream, I'm going to put my face cam over the other side, because I tried to use, when I try and, you know, create the streams beforehand, I put the frame, and what I do is I get a screenshot of the game, which you saw before, which I forgot to take off, and I put the frame where I think it's like the least intrusive, but I didn't realise that a lot of the hints and tips and stuff sort of come out on this left-hand side over here, So I think next time I'll go to the other side of the screen. So we made it to our first city. So let's get ourselves some towers and stuff.
We are the true children of God. Don't hurt me, please.
Hello. Guys.
Right, lover. How you feeling? Any better?
Stop this, please. You're hurting me.
Yeah, taste it. Taste it. Oh, I don't have to counter, do I? Yeah, taste it.
He's not the last of them. I hope so. Still, best not to take any chances. I'll hurry
All right,
home.
my lover.
Don't think I'll leave it again anytime soon, either. You've done me a kindness, young man. Be assured, I won't forget it.
Blend.
Welcome. I have everything you'll ever need. Yes, come.
Good thing about this bit, I don't even have to steer. I just hold A.
Come on. I've much to sell.
And little sneakers in. Something caught your eye?
Come, people. Come see what I have to offer.
Yeah, that one, yeah. Bit louder. A bit louder. Actually, have I even turned down the audio for my desktop? Normally I have to turn things down a yeah. I'll bring it down just a touch, alright? Just so you guys don't get deafened by all the sound effects. Alright, I'm in. I could have. Sorry. Didn't mean it. A save citizen? Right. Where's the citizen I need to save? Hello. Oh, gotta be careful here. How do I block again? I tried to block for a moment there. Judith. Judith. There we go, we're making some progress. Rob, do we have any other videos planned for TBG? We do. We have another video planned for, I think, Thursday or Friday this week. Which will be the show we have yet to name. So watch our main channel, Twisted Blood Gaming, which
I'll leave it again anytime soon either.
I haven't left a link for it even in the description. Mate, Paddy, we're terrible at this. But if you want to go to our main channel, do it by pressing on the Twisted Bard Gaming username in the chat, and that'll take you to the channel. If you're not already a subscriber there and you're into all sorts of different fun and interesting videos. So let's do this map tower. I survived, Judith. Did get a little bit hairy there though. I forgot how to block. I thought block was the L or the left trigger, but it's not. It's the right trigger. I apologise for putting you at risk. You and your precious loots. But yeah, you get loots from just being part of the streams as well. No, the enemies like to do the old, we only attack one at a time. Yeah, it's not his turn, you know. I can't hit him, it's not my turn, sort of ideas, right? Make sure I don't get killed by the jump. So it's opened up a bunch for us, but what we're going to do, instead of going to all these little side things, it's open up saving citizens and stuff, which I believe if you more citizens you save, the more the citizens help you out in and around the towns and stuff. So we'll hit the viewpoints on the way. Might save a couple of citizens here and there. But in general, we'll sort of make our way towards... Sorry, I'm trying to get off, but his controls are slightly cumbersome.
You'll find everything here, my friend. There's nothing I do not have.
They don't like it when you run into people holding pots and stuff, do they, either? Oh, sorry.
You've something to say. What do you want?
What do I don't? I'm just running past you. God, people in this game are so moody. Look what? I'll run past this way. Get really moody. Watch. Hey, you look familiar. Do I look like what someone in the Assassin's Creed place that's nearby, where they got loads of assassins who wear all the same clothes that happen to look exactly like these clothes? Is it? By any chance that? Right. Up we climb, ladies and jelly spoons. Why would he do that? He's got somewhere to go, bud. Places to be. Busy, busy. So we'll do this one and we'll save the citizens right next. Because from what I remember, when you save the citizens, means that when you get into chase scenarios and stuff, that they block the guards for you and that. From what I remember. Up we go. Oh, I've got a whole day. I forgot about that. Go on. Yeah, there we go, little. Hey, you look like a different guy with a sword and a pure white cloak with a red accent. Yeah. Yeah, I think trying to apply too much logic to this game and you can get yourself in a bunch of hot water. So do that with most games in fairness. Right, let's save this guy. Hello. Can you fight with the just got to get us hit in the back there. And then I triggered the animation. Ooh, look at him, crafty little bugger. He didn't make it though. And then he got see the mostly how the fights go on Assassin's Creed. They all start in different ways, but they end with and then he got stabbed, which I quite like. I find that very satisfying. Oh, last time I saved like the citizen and didn't talk to him afterwards. I forgot about that. So I think you want to, yeah. Right, where to next? Let's hit the next waypoint marker. So there's a eavesdrop mission, which will not do them until we absolutely have to. So the eavesdrop's one you literally just watch a cutscene, so it might be worth doing actually. I'm not doing anything. I have no part of this. I'm just finding somewhere to sit. Eavesdrop, you just find somewhere to sit and hold the left trigger. And there you go.
I'm telling you, it's rats.
Epic gamer skills. That's what I'm about.
Children, I hear them laughing.
Oh, look who's just come online. Alistair.
All that noise.
Someone needs to get up on those beams and clear them out. I wonder how they're getting up.
Alistair's just signed on to his Xbox,
the
guys.
central courtyard.
Then we should ask the guard to have a look.
Ah, they're all much too busy
I would say
the backside of their master.
I'm going to aim to collect them, but I know that would be a lie. So the beams which cross the central courtyard can be accessed. Well. Little Ali Bobby's online. Alice has been rumbled. Hey Al, how's it going, buddy? What are you loading to play on? Anyway. Going for some 7 Days to Die, some Apex and Blackout. What's your flavour, buddy? Okay, where to next? So we're gonna go We'll go straight to the bureau now. We've done a few of the watchtowers, opened up a bit of the map for ourselves. Oh, I'm so not used to the free running yet of holding A. We will get used to the free running once more, eventually. I hope. Flags. Actually, you know what? Screw the flags. I'm not even gonna bother. You are filth.
I'll have your hand for that.
Way hack. Your life ends
You're a
now.
dead man. I'll get you. Out of the way. Step aside, quickly.
Let's get them all on one side. Don't let them surround me. There we go. Remember to talk to the citizen. Where is she? I saved somebody, but they're fucked off. Where did she go? It says she's right here, but she's clearly not. Did she climb up the roof? Oh. Run! Run! Run, ALTAIR! Run! I love when he runs into people. So clumsy. And lumbering. Oh, I'm not gonna go that way. Right. Let's get on the rooftops. Oh, a good shot, Rob. Just climb up the fucking roof. Picking up flag replenishes your health. Yeah, like your health recharges pretty quick anyway. To be fair, like as soon as you've done a fight, it pretty much recharges. From what I remember, anyway. You know, make some. Chuck ourselves in here and make ourselves vanish. I get it, Alistair. Raise it. It's like a flag. There's a reason why we keep you about, buddy. Not sure what that reason is, but we shall find it one day, I'm sure. So, you're playing some Blackout. Quick game before Betty Bops. Yeah, that makes sense, man. How am I finding playing AC1 again? Actually, you know what? I'm enjoying it much more than I thought I would, actually. I thought I'd be a bit like, oh, it feels a bit old and dated, but I wanted to do AC1 before doing AC2. But yeah, this doesn't feel that bad, actually.
ALTAIR.
It doesn't feel as dated as what
I'm sorry for your troubles.
What I thought it would
Think
be.
nothing of it. A few of your brothers were here earlier, in fact. Oof, if you'd heard the things they said, I'm certain you'd have slain them where they stood.
It's quite all right.
Yes, you've never been one for the creed, have you?
Is that all?
I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget myself.
Who's talking to Twisted Bard, Gavin?
A man named Tamir. Al-Muallim takes issue with the work he does. I meant
The
to end it.
Bard is
Now tell me
here.
where to find him. Surely you remember how to track an enemy.
Of course. Learn where he will be and when. But that sort of work is best left for...
Poland searched the city, determine what he's planning and where he works. Preparation makes the victor.
What can you tell me of him?
Tamir makes his living
Oh,
as
the
a
Bard
black
is
market
American.
merchant, so the souk district should be your destination. I would suggest you seek out the following places. A small souk northeast of here, the madrasa to our east, and in the gardens north of this bureau. Focus on these places and it should become well
Jesus.
known to you.
I
When you
assume you want
assume,
me to return
it
to
makes
you
it
when
ass of
this
me
is
and you,
done.
so...
Yes, come back to me. I'll give you Al-Mualim's marker, and you'll give us Tamir's life.
As you wish.
Remember, Altair, if you find yourself in trouble and the city turned against you, return to the Bureau. I can shelter you from the storm.
I can shelter you from the
If enemies
storm.
are too close, my door will remain closed until you've lost them. Do you understand?
Yes. To bring the enemy inside would compromise the Brotherhood.
Very well. Off you go.
Off you pup. Can I go? Why isn't my controller working? Give me one sec. I might have to restart my control pad here. Lol. The Bard is whatever he needs to be, that's it. Bard is everyone. The Bard is omnipresent. The Bard sees all. Ah, there you go. I'm working again. Okie dokie, let's go and do what the man said. Man said to do a thing, so we'll go and do a thing. So we've got to do a couple of side missions by the sounds of it. I think I've already done one of them. So there's this one up here, which is the pickpocket mission, or we can open more by. So I did save this sitting before, but I'm going to save her again. This time let's not a dick about, let's just drop down.
Dirty thief, I'll have your hand for that.
Yeah, forgot that I could assassinate the Horde like a boss. Oh, did not see you, you crafty little bugger. There we go. And do a strong attack. There we go. It works, guys.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
There we go. They're going to protect me. I have my men. I've got my boys. The boys help me out. Oh, let me go. Come on. Ooh, flag. So I can hide for a moment. Go. Just to reset my status. Can't imagine this getting old. Feed me subs. That's amazing. Okie dokie. So we're gonna need a few more towers because we just got eavesdropping missions and stuff. Gonna save this citizen and do the tower next to it, and then we'll crack on. So I think from what I remember, you got to do 2 of the missions, 2 or 3 of the side missions in order to open up the main mission. Obviously, the more of the side missions you do, the more you know going into it. But we should just work it out on the day, guys, right? That will cost you your life. Howdy.
You've something to say?
Yes. Die. There we go. 2 down. Come on. Strike, that's it. There we go. He would not die.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness.
Feed him and then join the Discord. So there should be a tower right next to it, so we'll go and unlock that one. Unlock a few more missions for us to knock out.
And when the battle was finished,
Assume that's interrogation there. So we'll do that after. I'll do this little tower whilst we're here. Death to the Infidel is my favourite video game catchphrase. Well, it's got to be someone's, Scroll. It's got to be someone's, buddy. You might as well have it. That can be your ting. Nothing but a G ting. Or Fang, as they say. I don't know who they are, but they most certainly say it. Right, there's another one. Another tower synchronized. Rob, a dog with a backwards hat told me smoking wasn't cool. And it's not cool. It's not cool. It's really, really not cool. But it's very tasty. And very Moorish. No, it's a habit. One of those ones where I wasn't that bothered about it. But I think, especially since ever since I've had my son, I'm a lot more aware of it. I definitely need to do something about it. Just.
As Tamir drove his caravan north, he came across the Saracen leader and his starving men. Most fortunate for them both, each having something the other wanted.
So I've tried to do the whole a vaping thing before. It just doesn't really work for me.
Men would have surely turned on him. Could be we won the battle because of that man.
So Scroll, are you generally quite a gamer kind of guy, or are you to sort of play all sorts from new and old sort of stuff? What's your flavour? What's your gaming flavour? Who was the artist you sang, oh, what's your flavour? What's your flavour? Tell me what's your flavour? Ooh! Who sang that? Anyone know? Yeah. Beat up the preacher. Screw you, preacher, and your wise words.
You seem to know quite a bit about Tamir. Tell me what he's.
Crit Rob, it'll make you food. It will. There's so many things that it would make you do. It'll improve my life, and obviously on top of the life expectancy and shit like that. Yeah, honestly, I absolutely see all the benefits of it, and there's no illusions about it or anything. But an addiction is an addiction. I think you can only tackle that when at a point where you truly know that you want to. You know?
No, stop, listen.
And I think that point needs to happen, but I don't think I'm there yet.
The crests these arms bear, they are different, unfamiliar. It seems Tamir supports another, but I know not who.
Is that all?
Yes, yes.
Can I murder him now?
I've told you everything I know.
Then it's time for you to rest.
Sleepy man. So you're not into cinematic style games, so a lot of them fail in design. So what's a sort of more a modern game that you've really enjoyed? What's like one of the best games you've played over the past year or two? Sort of a recent game that's got you written all over it. So we have an eavesdropping, which are the easiest ones. We can do eavesdropping. Oh, I can go back to the Bureau style, but I might as well do this one because eavesdroppings are the easiest. Sorry. I love the way he falls over. It's just hilarious. Tickles me every single bloody time. There's a bench. There we go.
Make no mistake. It is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel.
So, how did you manage to do it?
It wasn't easy, my friend. No, not at all.
It is true.
Cursed merchant caught me trying to steal from him. Called for help.
I can't imagine the guard were pleased.
At least a dozen of them appeared. All well armed and spoiling for a fight.
What did you do?
I ran over, under, and through the crowd.
So after this, we'll go back and we'll do the assassination. We'll not play games. I remember when I first played through this, I did everything. I have to admit, I didn't do the flags. The flags are too much, but I did all of the investigation and stuff to sort of make sure I had all the information I needed to go and do the assassination. I got really into it, but I think we'll be able to work it out on the day. Find aid within the city to escape the soup. Well, yeah, obviously. Not much of a clue that, is it? Right. Let's go back to the Bureau and let's get dirty. We've got a citizen to save en route. I think this is what will generally apply to our gameplay approach, is we won't go out of our way to do stuff, but if stuff's on the way, we'll do it. Yeah? That sound cool, bro? Good. That will cost you your life. Hey guys, don't mind me, I'm just here to stab. Hello. I'd block that, you bugger off. They are attacking me at different times here. What's this? It's not like Assassin's Creed at all. There we go, we're on our way now. Just make some friends.
I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear.
Last one I really enjoyed was Breath of the Wild, but I enjoyed Spider-Man. No, I enjoyed both as well, yeah. Yeah, definitely. I think as I really enjoyed Breath of the time, but it's kind of one of those weird games. As times went on, I've kind of went to not think it's the perfect game I thought it was. You know what I mean? It's I do love, like you say, a lot of the things they do on that. I think it's genius. Like you're saying, the whole way they open it up and how they don't hold your hand through it and they let you experiment with the game, and there's so many fantastic things it does. But I know it seems like such a small thing to dwell on, but just like not having some of the Zelda tropes that I've fallen in love with, just really, when I look back on it, I think, God, I miss that. Like, you know, doing the full dungeons or temples, and, you know, getting a new item when you go in the temple, then using that item to go to new areas, and you know, that whole way. I know they made it so where you can go anywhere at any point. You just got to, you know, get those 6 things at the start that you can use your little slate thing, like your Sheikah slate. But I don't know, man. I just like I admire Breath of the Wild a lot. I think it's a fantastic, like, beautiful game, and it's a great game. But I don't think it's a great Zelda game. Does that make sense, or is that just me being a bit arsey about it? I don't know, because it is. It's just, you know, it's missing those quintessential Zelda, the things that I love the most about a Zelda game. It's missing, and I got to play a fantastic video game about 2 or 3 years ago, but did I play a Zelda game? I mean, it had a Zelda title and stuff, and it obviously very themed around Zelda and stuff. It's just, it was that so far removed from the formula they had established that, yeah, anyway.
ALTAIR, welcome. I've done what you asked. Now give me the marker.
That's my fault, anyway.
First, tell me what you know. Tamir rules over the Souk El Salah.
So, for anyone who's in the stream who doesn't know, we are Twisted Bud Gaming. This is our streaming, let's play, a gameplay kind of channel, where we just do, you know, we play on games and talk to people and stuff like that. But we actually got a main channel where we actually make videos, you know, whatever you expect, like what sort of, you know, features, conversations, other bits and pieces, which is on the channel Twisted Bud Gaming, which you can have, you can see he's talking there in the chat. If you click on that little profile and look through, you can see our main channel. If you could drop a subscription there, that'd be great. Or here, if you're into these sort, if you're not really into those videos, then that's fine. If you enjoy watching streams and stuff, which you obviously do because you're here, then yeah, drop a subscription here. Just subscribe somewhere. We've also got a Discord as well, which these lively little retro baits are in there, and we all sort of, you know, there's a few days where there's not much said, but we have other occasions where we chew the fat. Is that a term people still? I don't know. I am so out of touch. I swear to God. I'm so like, I'm a 2005. It's unreal. So now we have to go to assassinate our target. I wasn't really listening to the guy's advice. I'm going to hit the viewpoint nearby and probably probably save the citizen nearby as well, just so I've got a little bit of protection nearby. Because from what I remember, any time you assassinate someone, even if you do it stealthily, you have to go into a chase after you've killed them. So we'll make sure we're all prepared for that. So Mr. Bard Gaming agrees with Rob, Lord of all games, which I think is pretty fair. And Scroll doesn't like the other 3D Zelda games, which is pretty fair, man. Like, you know, everyone has their own preference, and like, I know there's a lot of love for the 2D ones. I mean, it's for me, that's the 3D ones is what I fell in love with. I mean, the first one I ever played on was Link to the Past, and yeah, that always hold a special kind of like love that I'd never kind of recaptured again with the 3D games. But at the same time, like, the 3D games are the ones that I truly got into, you know, like Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, even Skyward Sword. I know Skyward Sword gets its shit, but some of the best designed temples in the Zelda series, and that gets overlooked a lot by the fact that people get hung up on the motion controls, which weren't great, but weren't as terrible as what people sometimes say. He didn't make it, guys. He insulted me and my family.
Die, thief! Why are you doing this? Make room.
Boom, bitch! Oh, that's so fucking satisfying, I swear to God. There we go. We are murdering our way through the Middle East. Which happens a lot in video games, actually. You get to kill a lot of people in the Middle East. Well, that's a reflection on the West, I don't know.
Another minute and they would have made off with me. I owe you my freedom, sir.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Like, I totally see why people wouldn't enjoy the 3D Zelda games. Like, they are quite linear in their own right, and they're quite formulaic and stuff like that. But I don't know, man. It's just like, I suppose it's one of those things. Each person has a different reason why they love something, and when it comes to Zelda, it's those 3D games. It's just proper. There's a formula that the reason why they're so popular is because the formula is good. You know, as much as people sort of felt like it got a bit stale by Skyward Sword, I still think it had a bit of life in it. In the I don't know what I'm doing, just randomly running around now. Go to the viewpoint. So yeah, it's I suppose it's one of those ones. It depends on each person and what you want out of the series. So especially with a series that's so old, you know, like Zelda, that's been going for fucking. Well, it started in 1986, the same year I was born. So it's a series that's 32 years old. So everyone's going to have different things they want out of it, and different things they expect out of it, and different things they personally get out of the experience. And it sounds like you're probably much more fan of like the very first Zelda game and stuff like that, where it was completely free, open and expansive. You can go and. Did you ever play Link Between Worlds? Scroll. Just out of curiosity, and if so, did you enjoy it? Because there's the one Zelda game that I really want to play that I've never played. My problem with Skyward Sword is the whole thing seems like a side quest. Yeah, man, I know. Oh God, mate, I know exactly what you mean. The story. I mean, I don't actually mind the story because I quite like the fact that it's like the first in the canon. You know what I mean? The first in the. I like establishes like quite a lot of the lore for and how the games all link together. That part I really liked about it. I quite like the final boss demise as well. I thought that was really cool, and how he cursed sort of Link and him to sort of have this fight going through the ages. I thought that was a proper cool aspect. But Fee and the dousing and all the other sort of bits that were not fun, were really not fun. So right, we're going to go for our target now. Assume it's an area we've got to sneak into. Oh, we've got our beggars. Just a few coins.
You don't understand. I have nothing.
So we're just going to walk in.
Sir, have any money? A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins.
If you just have a look. I've no interest in your calculations. The numbers change nothing. Your men have failed to fill the order, which means I have failed my client. We need more time. This
is our murder.
The excuse of a lazy or incompetent man. Which are you?
If you want to eventually leave your bedroom, nerd.
What I see says otherwise.
J-Dog, you got in hard there.
What do you intend to do to solve this problem of ours? These weapons are needed now.
I see no solution. The men work day and night, but your client requires so much, and the destination. It is a difficult route.
Were it that you could produce weapons with the same skill as you produce excuses.
I have done all I can.
It is not enough.
Then perhaps you ask too much.
Too much? I gave you everything. Without me, you would still be charming serpents for coin. All I asked in return was you fill the orders I bring you. And you say I asked too much? You dare disrespect disrespect me?
Peace, Tamir. I meant no insult.
Then you should have kept your mouth shut.
No, stop.
Well.
Stop? I'm just getting started.
No.
I'm not even watching. I can just hear the stabbing. ALTAIR knows, man. He just fucking knows, son.
You came into my souk, stood before my men, and dared to insult me? No. Leave the body. Let this be a lesson to the rest of you. Think twice before you tell me something cannot be done. Now get back to work.
Well, this guy deserves a bit of a murder. Eagle vision. Not quite how I remember it.
Where did you learn your craft?
See, we can try the sneaky approach. Or die!
Be at peace. You'll pay for this. You and all your kind.
Waiting for the right opportunity, guys.
You're the one pays now, my friend.
I worked out his weakness. He's useless if he's got a hole in his neck.
Petty death dealer, suckling at the breast of war? A strange target, don't you think? Why me, when so many others do the same?
You believe yourself different, then?
Oh, but I am.
I remember this when you go into cinematic mode. You see sort of them talking,
just like my
philosophizing over their deaths.
Ah, but he thinks I act alone. I am but a piece, a man with a part to play. You'll come to know the others soon enough. They won't take kindly to what you've done.
So what I think I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to get back to the Assassin's Order. And then I'm probably going to, when it opens us up, getting us ready to go to our next mission. Why do you hold him like a baby boy? You know, it's his last dying moments. Might as well hear him out. Don't know what other people were doing all around you, like, run! Run! Run up the tree. Ow. No. Bag of nopes. Right, we need to find somewhere to get higher up. Into the rooftops, guys. Into the rooftops. Need to find some white cloth. White cloth is a visual indicator to roof. Or I can just keep running blindly and they will never catch me. Run. Run, ALTAIR. Don't bun into people because you can't deflect them yet. Until you learn that skill that they've stripped away from you. Okay, guys. I don't seem to be doing much climbing or free running because apparently I forgot to put it in, but we have found a bench. I always seem to feel like super sneaky. Like, how can they not know? Get out of here. Somewhere I can climb. Can I climb the wall behind me? I can. Go! Go, Ezio. Not Ezio, ALTAIR. If it was Ezio, we would be up the roof. Go! Don't just stand there. Go! Do a thing! Do something, ALTAIR! You're useless! What are you doing? Go up! Right, okay. He's off. Bet they hit me with a stone just as I get over the... Yeah, right. Thank God for that. Right, there's the rooftop here. Hello! Got to break eye line. Oh, they saw me get in. Run! Run, Robert! What? I'm not going to that one because it didn't. I'm going to this one. Whee! Give him a kiss. He needs Give him a kiss he needs, his last breath to be on somebody's fresh lips. Well. So that's told. Right. Let's go back. We're on the rooftop now, so we should theoretically get over without much issue. Imagine if Paddy's here still, I'm triggering him by not picking up all of the flags and stuff that I'm running past and that. Not sure how that's making him feel. There we go. We've got the escape.
Word has reached me of your victory, ALTAIR. You have my gratitude and my respect.
Thank you.
It is a shame that the other assassins continue to hold you in such poor regard.
Rafik, I do not care what the others think of me.
So I think what I unlock is the counter-attack.
As you wish, ALTAIR.
So I won't remember after each assassination.
I'm certain he has more work for you to do.
Oh yeah, after each assassination you get a skill back. So we'll go back to the main town. And watch the cutscene there, then I'll probably call it the end of tonight's stream. Tonight's impromptu. Oh, you don't have to go back. We should go. This stream will be ending sooner than anticipated, guys. Yeah, I'll probably pick this up again, maybe at some point this week. If I do, I'll drop it in the Discord and let you guys know. If I don't, I'll probably pick it up again next Monday. But we'll
Miss Stillman is once again insisting I
I don't know, it's Paddy you speak of, but it displeases me greatly. Well, that's what I'm about, really, isn't it? Do I have to follow him? I wasn't paying attention. Am I following you? I don't remember. No, I don't leave this room, do I? You don't leave this room until Assassin's Creed 2. Lucy?
So, feel like telling me who put the stick up his ass?
We have a deadline. 1 week. Well, 6 days now.
Deadline?
I don't know what this Paddy you speak of, but it displeases me greatly. I apologise,
Put
Bard.
yourself in my shoes. I'm being held hostage by a group of scientists. At least I think you're scientists.
The Bard is Lord.
Crazy-ass machine. You won't tell me what you're looking for or why you want it, but I'm supposed to be thanking you for keeping me alive. This is so fucked.
Swear words.
Sorry, but it is.
What do you want me to do?
Let's see. I don't know. Maybe give me some answers?
I can't. And it's better this way. Safer.
There it is. Better.
Safer for who?
Both of us.
Da. Can I go to bed now? Can I go to bed now?
Hey, you know what? I've got a question I think you can actually answer.
What's up?
Why is it that sometimes the guys in there talk like they're from the future?
The future?
I mean the present. Now, today, whatever.
You've probably noticed that English has become the official language of the Holy Land.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
The Animus is translating speech it deems vital into more modern English. So expect a few anachronisms. I could probably make it more authentic, but you ever read Chaucer?
Who?
There you go.
Definitely not for you.
Exclamation about why ALTAIR doesn't sound quite right. They built it into the lore, guys. Look at that. Never realised that. Don't think I've ever watched that little bit before. Gander bed, man. He's sleepy after a deer stabbing. He's off to bed. The following morning. Oh man, time to get up to do some stabbing.
Let's go, Mr. Miles. Time's wasting.
Alright, man. I'll get up then and it's time for some stabbing. Everything sounds a little bit better. I like the Geordie accent. That or a Cornish accent. Both of those two just work. Right then, let's get some stabbing. Don't think that's quite right, but...
Where's Lucy?
Oh, don't worry. She'll be with us soon.
Lucy.
Why are you doing all this, Doc? What are you hoping to accomplish?
You turn the television on later.
It's mad thing, bruv. Mad thing.
Never cared much for that stuff.
Then, let me sum
What
it
go
up,
on, fam? Can I get in the machine yet?
It's pathetic, really. You've seen it firsthand yourself. 1,000 years between you and your ancestor, and society remains just as barbaric, just as stupid.
And your point is?
Order, Mr. Miles.
Order.
That is what we're working towards, and that is what you're helping us to achieve.
Can I get in the goddamn machine yet?
You expect me to believe you're building a better tomorrow?
That's exactly what we're doing. The human race calls out for direction. They want to know why they're here, what they're meant to do. Well, we're going to tell them. And once they understand how to live their lives, everything will be better.
Better how?
An end to all conflicts, large and small.
Well,
isn't that what you assassins
big thinking, buddy.
for? Peace in all things?
I told you, I'm not an assassin.
Right.
Assassins don't strive for peace.
Still don't see where I fit
They
into
strive for freedom. Jesus, even I know that.
In time, Mr. Miles. In time, you'll understand. Or you won't.
Free will.
I don't care either way.
Can I get in the bloody machine yet?
Where what is?
The
Sorry,
apple
wait.
of Eden.
Ready to go?
Yes, we are.
Let me on the hentai chair, Doctor. I can take it. Da 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 da. Hit that scroll. Can I? Yeah. So imagine we'll get an opening scene with our man who definitely will not betray us, Al-Maim, or I'm sorry, I'm terrible at whatever you want to call it. So.
Use counterattacks when faced with multiple enemies to gain the advantage in combat.
I would if I had them. You dick tease. No, rounded tackles.
You've done well, ALTAIR, and I'm confident that this is but the first of many successes.
Almulet. Oh, I can't even say it. It's either
work had a larger meaning.
Significance comes not from a single
my brain doesn't process some forms of information very well.
The consequences
and unless it's a purely British word like pie or mashed potato or something along those lines, I'm not going to be able to say it. Simple fact. Almualim? I can't know. I just can't know.
Until you've learned your lesson. Still, you have performed competently, and as such, I restore a rank and will return a piece of your equipment.
Thanks,
Go
Daddy.
Now, either to Akka or Jerusalem. There are men in both cities
Thank
who
you,
require
Daddy.
your attention. The bureau leaders can tell you more about what needs to
No,
be done.
no. Let's go for moody look. Oh, a bit too late. Other languages are hard, yeah. As a person who speaks English, I can be very snobbish and not right about it. So we've got the short blade and we've got the counter kill, which we will mess around with that next time. Or EDL, yeah. They are a fun time. So, yeah, that is the end of this particular stream on Assassin's Creed, the original Assassin's Creed. We've assassinated one of the 9 targets, so we've got 8 left to go. Obviously, the intro filled out a bit of time, so hopefully we can knock out 2 or 3 assassinations per stream and crash on through this so we can move on to the next thing. Next planned stream, from what I'm aware, is going to be Wednesday. The game I'm not completely sure about, but what I do know is going to be at least 2 or 3 players, so you'll see a few people there. Saturday we'll also have another stream with a few players as well. I think we'll probably be playing Anthem from what I remember on Saturday, but obviously should that change or anything, we'll let you guys know through the usual means on Discord. If you're not one of our usual subscribers, you know, do the subscriber thing. If you're into more stuff than just streams and let's play videos, because that's all will be going on to this channel, go on to our main channel, Twisted Bard Gaming, which if you look in the chat box you can see Twisted Bard Gaming talking away. Just click on the person's name and view profile and you can see our other channel. I'll be a lot more prepared and put a link in the description next time and stuff like that. And yeah, that's it for this stream. Thanks everyone for coming in. Mostly thanks to Scroll. Have fun on the post stream baby bouncer. You know what, I wish they made adult size baby bouncers. That would just be the best fun ever. But yeah, so yeah, the vote, Judith did win. I shall release that to you, Judith. So did Rob lose life during the stream? No, he didn't. There was only 1 bet on that and 3 bets on the other. So let's stop that voting and go to pick winner. And perhaps next time what we'll do the betting based on each assassination and whether or not I'll get spotted before I sink the knife or the blade into. Perhaps we'll do that when we come on to our next stream. But well done, Judith, for winning all of the loots, and I'll find out what the leaderboard command is next time as well. But if we don't speak to you beforehand, yeah, don't forget there's a channel up on our video for our new series, Shenanigans, where we do different gaming challenges. That one we just uploaded was we played a few rounds on Rainbow Six Siege with the max sensitivity settings turned on. So yeah, that was be sure to check that out. So yeah, that's it from me. And if I don't talk to you beforehand, we'll be back on again Wednesday night on TBG Live, and Twisted Bard Gaming will be the last time that we stream across both channels, and then there'll be no more streams on Twisted Bard Gaming ever again, unless we do something for E3 or something like that, something that fits in with that channel. So yeah, guys, thanks for dropping in. Have I thanked people? If not, I'll thank them again. So the main people we had tonight is Scroll, Paddy, Alistair, and Judith. We had Liz a bit earlier on as well, so thanks to everyone for popping in. And yeah, I'll talk to everyone soon. See you later. I said see you later, but I'm not prepared at all. I haven't got anywhere near the stop button or anything, so bye.